Hey guys, what's up? I am having a very cool snow day because it doesn't happen very often. Even though we have crazy weather, they usually don't call off school. But we had an ice storm. Now it's kind of raining, but it's still below freezing. So I think maybe it might refreeze tonight. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm gonna go ahead and find myself on the computer so I can see the chat easily. And yeah, I have some unboxings to do. So I figured we'd just kind of do that and hang out. And I found myself. All right, hopefully my mouth will match up today to the rest of me. Hey Amy, how are you? So I have been so enjoying this time. It is so rare just to have a day that is not already scheduled for a whole bunch of other stuff. So I have enjoyed it. I got up kind of early and did some work, got my new video posted, and actually went and filmed this look because I got the Soft Glam Anastasia palette. It has been icy, yes, Amy. It's not right now, but I have a suspicion that as soon as the sun goes down, all that water, because it's been raining pretty heavily. It's been so bizarre because it was below freezing, but there was a thunderstorm and it's been pouring all day. So I have a suspicion that stuff will ice back up. Are you having it there in your area? Hi, Misty. Oh, cool. Hi, Ellie. Welcome to my channel. And thanks for tuning into the live stream. You guys, I'll give you the disclaimer that I'm looking at my computer screen, so I can get the messages on my phone, but they go by too fast, and I don't want to miss what anybody's saying. And if I didn't say hi, Misty, hi, Misty. I'm glad you guys are here. How are you doing today? What are you up to today? Maggie. Hey, girl. I'm so excited that, I'm never home at this time. And if I am home at this time, I'm so tired because I've been dealing with second graders all day. Thank you, Ellie. Actually, this is an old blouse and I've had it for a long time, but to be frank, I got a little bit too plump for it and it just didn't look right. But I've lost some weight, and so some of the things that I've kind of retired are re-emerging because I really don't want to spend a bunch of money on a size I'm probably not going to stay in for long. 75, where are you? I'm actually okay with it being cold as long as I can be inside and toasty. Yeah, this is a Stila Stay All Day patina shimmer or something like that, and I'd never used it before. It was part of a set that I got at Christmas time. Mississippi. Well, the crazy part about this whole ice storm is that it was in the 60s and 70s 2 days prior to this. And that's Oklahoma weather for you. It changes every second of the day. It can be 30 degrees and then 90 degrees the next day. You just never know what you're going to get. But I have a couple unboxings. I have a Walmart beauty box. And I have a Sephora Play bag. And then I have a little Hush haul. I've been on a no-buy for a long time, since Christmas, and I've done really well. The only things that I've bought is I bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, and that's what's on my eyes. So I had time to do a video today, kind of a first impressions demo swatches thing. And the Hush haul came about because I've been seeing all these comparisons because obviously they're all dupes, and I went and made a list of what the dupes were for, and some of those things like the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, Rose Gold I think, anyways, I missed out on it and actually found out it's available again now after I bought the Aphrodite one, but it was actually really good quality. In fact, I'm gonna post a video on Saturday using the Aphrodite. But there was one for the Anastasia Mario palette, a dupe for that, and I missed out on that. And so I ordered that, but it hasn't gotten here yet. And then I'm like, okay, now I had an idea that I thought maybe I would do like a full face of Hush products. And then I thought maybe I'll do a full face of the $2 or less products on Hush, but they don't have everything for less than $2, but I thought I would get the less than $2 ones and then kind of fill in with the other ones, even if they were a little bit more expensive, but like try to find the cheapest one. And so I'm really, really happy with the Aphrodite palette. The pigmentation and the quality is comparable to the Huda Beauty one. So if the Desert Dust palette was one that you really wanted, but that $65 price tag was too high for you, maybe that would be a good one for you to try. There's a dupe for that. Gosh, I should have brought that list in here. Oh, wow. Yeah, that doesn't happen very often, does it, Ellie, in California? You're going to like it. You really are. It's beautiful. I think I just said that, but yeah, I have a video coming out Saturday using that. I'm reading. Oh, thank you, Maggie. It is so pretty. You guys know I love Anastasia anyway, as far as eyeshadows are concerned. And I'm kind of a collector, and so I didn't want to miss it regardless. But I broke my no-buy for it, obviously. But I've been really proud of myself for being very conservative and being very choicey and really doing research on things before I get them. But you guys know I love pinks and roses and mauves, and that's what that is. It has a lot of repeat colors in it, but all the repeat colors are ones that I love that I've almost hit pan on. Yeah, I bought a backdrop too. I've in a ring light. I'm having trouble using it the way it needs to be used. I need a different space. I need a space that I can make a backdrop and leave it there. But I don't really have room. Our house has my big bedroom, and my husband has his man cave, and I have my office that I'm in right now. So I'm not sure if I could talk him into letting me have part of his man cave, because he doesn't spend much time in there. That would be kind of selfish, but it may end up where I can do that. So then I can put my light to use and my backdrop. But yeah, most of the money that I've spent has been on, and those are Christmas things actually before now, stuff to invest into my channel. And I really want to save up for a camera because I use my phone to film on. Oh, hey, Jazz. Yeah, I just commented back to you. I hope that video made sense, you guys. I really wanted to kind of speak my heart on the whole YouTube thing because, you know, it's been all abuzz with that for so long. And now that date passed, that was kind of irrelevant to me because there was no way I was going to make it, and I wasn't already monetized. I could see really for the push, or I could see the reason for the push for the people who were going to lose their monetization. But for me, if I'm understanding correctly, and you guys can ask, or you guys can chime in and tell me if you think that's the case. My understanding is I started my channel on June 19th. So do you guys think that I'm accurate in thinking that I have until then to make the 4,000 hours, since they say the previous year has to be 4,000 hours? Yeah, Sabrina's so awesome. And we've been doing that on the group. If you guys ever want to join the group, the link to it is always going to be in my info box. It's on my template, and I leave it on there every day, or every video that I do has that, and it's called the Beauty Within. And so I basically just started it to, you know, geek out on makeup with people. Hey, Carrie. Thank you for joining. Hi, Dawn Maurice. Are you staying warm out there? I'm guessing it said the previous 12 months. So I'm assuming I have all the way back to when I started. Yeah. But is that everybody's year? You know what I'm saying? Is it from 2017 to 2018 or 2016 to 2017, like that year? Or is it your year from the time that you started until your year is up? I don't know, you guys. I've been pushing pretty hard for watch time, and I don't even have 2,000. So I have until June. And so please, if you have time and space on your rotation for Rolling People's playlists, I'm just going to humbly ask for you to please include me on that, because I'm really doing that for everybody else, because I want that 4,000 hours before my year is up. Yeah. You have to start over again. But, you know, if you're growing and you're getting more subscribers and you're getting more people who are watching your videos, I'm assuming that the watch time is going to come easier. And I think if you do live streams where you do get quite a few hours, I think it's possible. I'm not going to give up on it. I guarantee you that. Okay, Amy, I'll need to move you up. I don't know how long it's been since I've done your playlist, but I'll do it soon. I believe so. I would imagine so, Maggie. But then whenever the next year turns over, I think you have to go ahead and start over again. Awesome. I appreciate that. And I'm not going to use that word that makes everybody lose their people on their channel, but please do support each other. If you guys aren't hooked up or linked up as, you know, compadres, do that. I do believe that 4,000 is way too much for us. You know, if you've got 10,000 subscribers, maybe not so much, but when you have less than 1,000, I'm hoping that I'll get to 1,000 by then. I'm not as worried about the subscribers as I am the watch time. Thank you. This is actually one of them. I actually started making some of these guys, but this is one that I bought. Yeah. I'm confused too, and I don't really believe that there's a lot of information out there so that we could. I mean, I think they're kind of happy to keep us a little off kilter and uninformed. There's no one to ask. There's nowhere to look. And if you do send an email or do something like that, there's usually not a response. Yeah, the Hobby Lobby ones. I don't have them in here. I would show you guys some of the ones that I made, but the one that I'm wearing, I didn't make. Don Maurice was here whenever I was making them. Hey, Ramiro, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Bunch of girls talking about makeup. Oh, somebody mentioned the group. Okay, let me explain. I started a group on Facebook a long time ago, honestly, because there was a lot of turmoil and drama going on in one of the other beauty groups that I was in, and I was like, I am so done with that. I'm 46 years old. I don't have time for high school drama, and so I avoid that like the plague, you guys. I don't have time. I believe that in my life, I have enough adversity. I don't need to invite it into my life. And so I refuse to do that. If I see people gossiping and treating each other badly, I'm stepping right back out. I don't have any time for it. In a live stream, on a video, in a chat, in anything, you know. The way I've always felt about gossip and not being kind to somebody is that that person that's, you know, sitting there talking all that stuff about somebody else could just as easily be talking all that stuff about you somewhere else. And so I don't participate in it. The group is called The Beauty Within. Like I said, it's linked in all my videos. I'll toss it in the info box on this whenever this posts. But hey, your Demons Gaming, thank you so much. I've seen your comments and your likes, and thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it so much. But anyway, so I started my own group, and it started off slow and nobody was participating. I tried to do challenges and nobody would do them. So I kind of lost interest in it, but somehow YouTube started promoting my group. And so all of a sudden I started getting all these people. And so I was like, and people who actually like to post pictures and talk about makeup and talk about sales and tell you when there was a good deal going on. And it kind of took off. Hey, Nicole and Anna Banana. How you guys doing? And so a girl named Christine Hickman, she's a subscriber of mine. She suggested a challenge called the Roulette palette roulette. And right on. Awesome. Yes, in any of my videos, it will be linked below where it says social media, where I have Snapchat and Twitter and all that stuff. It has my personal Facebook, and then below it, it has Facebook group, The Beauty Within. And I'll have to approve you, but I'll approve you. Hey Pam. Thank you guys for joining me. I actually, after I filmed this, I had some lunch. I do intermittent fasting, and I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I fast from 14 to 18 hours a day, and then I have a really small eating window. And so I knew if I didn't have lunch before I started this, that I was probably not going to eat until way later, and I needed to not extend it that far. So after I had some lunch, I just kind of got a little drowsy, and I was like, do I really want to do this live stream? Heck yes, I do, because I never have this opportunity. Usually I'm so tired by the time I get home from work that I just don't even want to deal. I just don't even want to deal with people. No offense. I love you all, but I just kind of want some downtime and some time that I don't have to think. But anyways, the challenge is you choose 6 palettes. You number them 1 through 6. Every Monday I roll like digital dice, and the first die is which palette number, and the second die is how many shades you have to use. So like if there's 6, you have to use 6. If there's 2, you have to use 2. In the first week, it was 6 and 6, of course. And the second week, which is now, was 2 and 4. And so every Monday, we're all posting our looks. And some of us that have YouTube channels are filming the looks. And at the end of it, with people's permission, I'm going to share all the pictures and just have a finale video of the challenge. So you didn't have to be in it at the beginning. If you guys want to join in the challenge, then go for it. It's kind of a way to make you use your palettes that you haven't touched in a long time. I grabbed some that are my regulars and some that I haven't touched in a long time. So it's kind of a shop your stash thing. And also it's just fun interacting with each other and seeing what people come up with and just challenging yourself. I thought it would be hard to use 6 shades, but the truth is it's harder to use less shades than it is more. Because you guys know I'm extra with everything. But how pretty is this? Oh, this Anastasia Soft Glam, you guys. I'm in love with it already. And I've used it 1 time. And amen. Praise God for snow days, because they don't happen very often. And usually the weather is still really cruddy and I still have to drive on ice or in snow. And so it's so nice. Hey, Phoenix. Thank you for coming and joining us. Oh my gosh, all my favorite people are here. I love this. So, how many shades from the Modern Renaissance? There's Cypress Umber, Tempera. The other 2 are regular Anastasia shades, Orange Soda and Noir. And I have Orange Soda and I loved it, so I was happy that was in there. And Noir is the black one, and I don't have it, so I was really happy to have it. I was going to add it in this outer corner today, and I was just like, I had already spent so much time blending, like I did not want to deal with black. But it was beautiful, guys. There was not hardly any fallout or kick up. It was really pigmented. It blended beautifully. I love it. Okay, Nicole. Come back if you can. Thank you so much. I really like how it turned out. I was happy that it did, because I knew I was going to come on here. And I was like, I don't want to look all jacked up. But yeah, I wanted to give everybody a chance to get here, but I'll do the unboxings and then we'll chat in between or whatever. You guys can ask me questions. But I'm going to do the Walmart one first because, yeah, I'm not that impressed. In fact, I think I'm going to cancel this. It's just $5, but I'm finding out that I don't really, there's not anything in it that I'm excited about. The first few that I got had makeup. And it was like new L'Oreal lippies, or it was a little palette. I can't remember. I think it was CoverGirl or something like that. Thank you. I appreciate that so much, Anna. That's so sweet. You guys are too nice. I'm going to be like Denny and start blushing. I wonder where she is. I haven't seen her in a while. But guys, literally last week was so crazy. We had this crazy weather. I don't know what was going on with my class. I don't know if there was like a full moon or something, because all these crazy things that don't happen happened. And plus, with my fibromyalgia, the very drastic temperature changes were just, I was really not feeling good. I was in a lot of pain. And so this last week, I missed out on a lot of what you guys were doing, and I'm sorry. I've had to spend some of this time that I have off going and checking out everybody because I missed so many videos. And the heart-to-heart thing today, guys, please remind me in the comments to add your channel to the list if I didn't. This morning when I got ready to do the list, like, my brain just wouldn't work. Hi, LOL. Thank you. Smoking hot. I don't think I've ever been called that, so thanks. Oh my gosh, Anna, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry for anybody who suffers with it, because it's so impossible to treat. It's so different for everybody. And you look perfectly fine on the outside. And I am feeling so much better today, you guys. But last night, I spent a lot of time in this chair. I have this heated vibrating thing. Anna, this, I don't want to set it on fire with my candle. But I got this. This is like one of those as seen on TV things, Anna. But this is like, it vibrates and it heats. It like goes, let me see if I can show you. It goes around you, and the back of it is on your back, and then this goes around you. And it has like a vibration thing right there. And it's warm and vibrating. It'll put you to sleep. But whenever everything is mad and hurting, oh, this feels so nice. I ordered it online, I think off Amazon. I'm not sure. And I wish I could tell you the name of it, but maybe it's on this writing right here. Let me look. But I was so miserable last night. I'm so much better today. I'm so thankful. It's called the Thermopulse Relief Wrap. Thermopulse Relief Wrap. And you can get it in teal too. It actually belongs to my husband, but I've stolen it and he can't have it back because I need it. But it is so helpful. Hey, Becky, are you enjoying your day off? Becky never has a day off. She runs a home daycare. And so she, because the weather was so crazy and the driving conditions were unsafe, she canceled her daycare for today. Okay, so Walmart gift or Walmart subscription box, beauty box. I just don't love that now it's hardly ever beauty stuff. It's almost always like lifestyle stuff. And Ranks. Hi, Ranks. How are you? I'm sorry I missed you coming in. I was showing off this little vibration thing. You know what? I'll take the compliment. No worries. So there's a little thing in here that says entered to win a $100 gift card. Tell us what you think about the beauty box. Yeah, they don't want to hear what I have to say. But anyways, let's start with this. I probably need glasses. I do need glasses. I don't like to cover up my eyeshadow, and these are dirty. And yes, make sure you're supporting each other. What are you cooking, Beck? I just got through having the rest of what I cooked last night. Hey, Denny. I was just saying that I didn't see you here. You guys, I will show you my cool new design on my shellac. I go and get this done once every 3 weeks. And you can't really see. It's like a bunch of little dots, and it's pink and teal on gray. But anyway, that's why this doesn't matter, because I don't paint my nails anymore. But this is a pretty color. It's called P2 Volume Gloss Gel Look Polish, and it's a pretty color. And I'll give it to Dawn Maurice more than likely, because she still paints her fingernails. Thank you. It's really different for me, because I usually go for pinks and purples. So yeah, I actually have tried this kind of polish before though, and I liked it. Did you get this beauty box, Denny? Did you get the Walmart beauty box? My glasses are so dirty, and I can't find that little clothy thing that I usually keep on my desk. It is a pretty color for sure. I love it. And thank you for running it, even if you're not watching, even if you're just listening. I appreciate it. My mama should be coming in soon if she's not taking a nap. The next thing, Plackers Micro Mint. These are little little flossers, basically. I'm kind of happy for this. I can't get it open, and yeah, I don't think I have any scissors here. I am so ill-prepared. At least this time I have my wipes, so if I swatch things with these little flossers, Becky, I do too. I'm thankful for them, especially because probably 4 out of 5 days at work I have broccoli at lunchtime, and you know, it gets all in my teeth, and this will give me something to get it out with. Hey Shanoy, am I saying your name right? Thank you for coming, I appreciate it. I was watching her video last night, guys, and she had Keith Sweat playing in the background, and Becky, I was telling her about my concert experience. Keith Sweat, it was so cool. When I lived in Colorado, they used to have these things called old school jams. And I got to see Keith Sweat. I got to see Kool and the Gang and Lisa and the Cult Jam. And I'm trying to think. Oh, Cameo. Oh, that was so awesome. I got to see, I'm forgetting all of them now. But awesome to see all those guys, and they would always come together. And Keith Sweat, you know, I love me some Keith Sweat. That was my college soundtrack. But I don't know, I can't think. But the funniest part was, okay, at that point I'm like 33. I'm 46 now. So at that point, he wasn't at the height of his popularity. So he was kind of like all the groups that are coming back and going on tour now, like Journey and, you know, Huey Lewis and the News and Train and all those folks that are touring now. Anyways, this is what it looks like if you're interested. It's got a little thing that bends up that's a little pointer, like a broccoli extractor. And anyways, these are nice. I'll put these in my purse and I will use these. I'm not complaining really about what's in here, but it's not really beauty stuff. You know what I mean? It's more like health stuff. The next one is Gold Bond Ultimate Radiance Renewal Coconut Oil, Cocoa Butter, African Shea Butter. Exfoliates and nourishes for visibly dry skin. It's a lotion by Gold Bond. I am such a, I have very diverse taste in music, Ellie, but I love R&B. I love Motown, like old R&B and soul music. I love the Temptations. I love Smokey Robinson. I love the OJs and Sly and the Family Stone and all that. I was born in the wrong generation. And then when I was in high school, I was all into the Doors and Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin and all those. I was always born in the wrong generation. But anyways, I didn't finish my story. These women were flipping their ever-loving lids over Keith Sweat. They were getting up on the stage, hanging on his leg, like he's trying to walk away, and they're hanging on to his leg. You know, like a little toddler holds onto their mama's leg whenever they're trying to leave and they don't want them to go, and they're holding onto their leg. That's what these women were doing. And these guys were like 40, 50, 60-year-old women that were flipping their lids, and it was the most entertaining thing that I've ever seen in my life. But anyways, I wish that they would have more of those old school jam things. I wish they would bring them around. Actually, Becky, yes, underwear was definitely thrown, tops and bottoms. It was entertaining. Becky and I went to see, and Dawn Maurice was with us too. We went to see Tone Loc, Vanilla Ice, All for One. Help me, Becky. Who else was there? Coolio, which was awesome. Yes. I was going to say, hi, Jessica. I was going to say there was lots of children that were the result of Keith Sweat, for sure. Yes, for sure. Honestly, if I had been married and able to have children, I probably would have had one as a result myself. I'm trying to think who else was there. Rob Bays. You guys remember Rob Bays? You got to remember DJ. What is it? DJ. I'm forgetting it now. Salt and Pepper. Yeah, Salt and Pepper. It was awesome. How funny, Ellie. My mom, see, I was raised on Elvis too, and I love Elvis too because my mom raised me up on Elvis. Elvis and Loretta Lynn, Conway Twitty. I'm trying to think who else was there, but it was so good. We had such a good time. And you know what, guys? I was never really a Vanilla Ice fan. I never thought he was that talented. But the guy can actually sing. And I don't mean rap. I mean, he can actually sing. And he was probably the one that I enjoyed the most. But to see Tone Loc and all those guys now, and they're like way older than I am even. Oh, the Beatles. See, I love the Beatles too. But anyway, this smells good, you guys. It smells really good. It smells like coconut. I like coconut smelling things. Yeah, he was. Well, I wasn't, I mean, I don't know. I just thought he was kind of gimmicky, you know? Smells good and feels really nice. It feels like it sinks in right away. So if you need some good lotion, here's some Gold Bond. I use pump spritz type hairsprays, like liquid shellac, like it plasters your hair down. And so I don't usually use these hairsprays that are aerosol. But this is Tresemme Fresh Start. Oh, see? I should have read it before I started talking. This is dry shampoo, so I will use it. Coal Miner's Daughter. You know what? And Dolly Parton too. I saw Loretta Lynn at Fanfare. My mom took me to Fanfare in Nashville whenever I turned 21. And she was up on the stage and she had like a prom gown or like a ball gown. It was emerald green. And I have never in my life seen someone that was so beautiful. And I always thought she was pretty. And when I looked at her, I thought, you know, she's a beautiful woman. But in person, I have never seen such a beautiful woman. I was just mesmerized by how pretty she was. And I'm talking about Loretta Lynn. So I'm so thankful that I got the opportunity to see her live. But anyways, I'm going to spray this so I can see what it smells like and see if it leaves a major white cast on my hand. Oh, it smells delicious. And I don't see any. I am stained on my arm from the swatches from the, I don't know if you can you guys see the stripes? I'm stained on both my arms from that Anastasia palette. Yeah, she was beautiful. And she, you know, it was just incredible. I'm really glad I had the opportunity. The reason we went to Fanfare is because I was in love with Garth Brooks, not in love with him, but such a fan of his music, and so that's why we were going. But while I was there, I got to see Vince Gill, I got to see Alan Jackson and Randy Travis and Marty Stewart. I got to see Garth perform. I can't think of all of them, but they were wonderful. That's funny, Jessica. I've never heard that. Yeah, definitely support one another. If you guys aren't hooked up with each other's channels, do it. We need to support each other. You guys saw my video today. That's what it was all about. There's a 35 cent off coupon for the little flossers and just a picture that shows all the different colors of the nail polish. Domreese, do you like this color? Because if you do, it's yours. I'm pretty sure it's the same brand as the ones that I gave you around Christmas time. Oh, that would have been fun. Friends in Low Places is one of my favorite songs. And the thing is that the songs that he's talking about and the places that he's talking about in his songs, Becky and I have probably been in because they were the places that he played, because he's from the town that I was raised in, and so when he talks about Willie's and stuff, we've actually, you know, we used to go there. Now, guys, this is going to make me look like dirty-minded, so just go ahead. You can judge me all you want to, but I do not like the name of this because my mind goes to a not pleasant place whenever I read this. And please just say, I gotcha, if you understand why this name of this is unsettling to me. I just might be the only one. But anyway, it is called Donkey Milk Sleeping Mask. Donkey Milk. Does anybody get me on donkey milk? Or am I the only one who is corrupted? Okay, I don't think that I'm going to have to not think about the fact that this is called donkey milk if I'm going to put this on my face. Can you see any reason why you would name something donkey milk? Okay, Damaris, I'm not going to explain it to you because it is very inappropriate. It says, since ancient time, donkey's milk. And maybe, you know, you just don't think about a female donkey being milked. Does a female donkey get milked, you guys? Okay, I'm glad to know that, Denny. Oh, gosh, Becky, you're making it worse. Anyways, let me read to you what it says. Let me read to you what it says. You can explain it to her, Becky. It says, since ancient times, donkey's milk, often referred to as white gold, has been valued for its immense nourishing skin and health benefits, revered by the likes of Hippocrates and Cleopatra. How would they know if Hippocrates liked donkey milk? Sorry, let me finish. Rich in proteins, minerals, vitamins, essential fatty acids, bioactive enzyme, and coenzyme, it restores balance, nourishment, and moisture to the skin. This luxurious overnight sleeping mask delivers effective calming and nourishing benefits to skin with nutrient-rich donkey milk. See, I can't even say it. Donkey milk for optimal recovery of dry, fatigued, and sensitive skin, infused with the added benefits of 5 potent plant extracts, including fermented soybean extract, Japanese yam, and snow mushroom extracts. The rich and silky texture is lightweight and absorbs quickly and deeply into the skin to restore soothing moisture. Wake up to a face with diminished fine lines and wrinkles, moisture plumped with healthy, glowing radiance. So, yeah, it does sound good. I don't know if you'll find out what I was spitting out there if you research it. I think you'll just have to ask me later. White gold. Anyways, so yeah, I do want to try it, but yeah. Moving on. I don't know, but I think about goats being milked, goat milk, and I think about cows being milked, obviously, but I never thought about a donkey being milked, so yeah. Oh, hang on, I'm dropping stuff and knocking stuff over. Ellie's trying to explain. Oh, good gravy. If you said that kicked me out of my live stream, so please don't. I thought give me a second, you guys. I thought I put myself on do not disturb, but apparently I did not. So give me one moment to do that. Because I'm filming from my phone. And so obviously it will. Okay, that should prevent it. Sorry about that. That you have to watch the palm of my hand for a minute. Thank you, Damaris. Yeah, definitely fam up, link up, support one another because everybody needs to be supporting each other. Plus, everybody in here is extremely cool, so I love to learn more about you guys. But there's only so many minutes in the day, so we need more than just us. We need to pass each other along to other people. That made no sense. I'm not offended. Here's the thing, and I will just say it. Here's the thing. I'm a teacher, and so the world and the parents of my students and my administration and all those people uphold teachers to a different standard, and you are not allowed to be a human being in some instances. For example, you're not supposed to talk about anything sexual in nature, or anything that has to do with drugs, or anything that has to do with alcohol, or going to a club, or any of those things that most people wouldn't even worry about that someone else did or said. But whenever you're a teacher, you are held to a different standard, and you're expected to be pristine and angelic, and you're supposed to never do anything that is even slightly immoral. Therefore, because there's always the possibility that a parent, or even one of my students, or one of the people that are my superiors in my work, could happen across one of my videos, I have to just be careful with what I say. So I'm cryptic in the way that I approach things like that. Okay, Denny, thank you for hanging in with us, even you're probably at work or busy doing something else. Oh, you said you were filming, so thank you for hanging in there. And that's one of those things that I was saying to you guys on the video today. That's what I do, because I can't sit there and watch a 3-hour live stream, almost never. But I will log into, is that the right word? I will click into the live stream and just leave it rolling for that person, so that they're getting the time from me. Yeah, so I'm just as normal as the next person. I just don't broadcast it, because if I can avoid issues, for instance, language, you're not going to hear me cursing on here. Does that mean I never say a curse word in my life? No, it doesn't, but you're not going to hear me cursing on here, because I don't want to be judged by someone who it matters in the realm of my occupation. So that's the deal on that. Oh, yeah. I should be cleaning my house today, but what am I doing instead? I'm doing makeup, and I'm doing unboxings, and I'm hanging out with you fine people. All right, let's go ahead and get into the Sephora play. I'm not a gripey, complainy person when it comes to these boxes, because I know they can't appease everybody. They can't give everybody the right shade. They can't give everybody the right thing for their skin tone and all that stuff. But when I opened this, I kind of looked in it and I was like, nah. So not extremely thrilled about anything in it. Thank you, Phoenix. I'm going to do my thing. I'm not going to let it stop me, but I do have to be, and there's nothing wrong with not being vulgar in my language, and I shouldn't, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having to do that. It keeps me on the straight and narrow. So that's good. Bye, Shanoy. Thank you so much for coming. And Domreese loves cleaning. I do love to clean too. My issue is that my body often gives me a lot of reasons. When you can't bend over without having a spasm, that makes cleaning difficult. So my floor often looks very crazy because of that reason. Got you, Ellie. That's important that she doesn't have those words to repeat. Right on. So if you guys check out Jenny, then she will check you out back. She will also check you out. I've never heard of Williams syndrome before. Do you care to elaborate? And yeah, and here's the thing too, Phoenix, is that like when I'm at school, I never have a chance to sit and watch a video, but I'll often click into videos. And if somebody's on a live stream, I would love to at least kind of have background noise while I'm planning or grading or whatever I'm doing. But I can't leave it on for this chance that one of my students might walk in. I haven't noticed you cursing much. And it doesn't, my husband kind of has cusses like a sailor. So it's not like I'm not used to it. I'm just saying that I have to be careful myself about what I'm listening to and what I'm saying. Wow. So very rare. Gotcha. Is it similar? No, I guess it's not the deletion. Down syndrome is the additional one, right? An additional chromosome. Right. Wow. So it's just one of those random things that happens. But you know what? I find that I always have a soft spot in my heart for any child that has any kind of challenge. But I've never seen more amazing human beings than I have with like my kids that have autism or any of those things that a child can be afflicted with. I see so many beautiful things emerge outside of it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I hope so. Gotcha. I don't know about that, Phoenix. And do you want me to call you by your name, Phoenix? You can tell me what your name is, and I will promise to try to remember. It looks like the theme for this is Feel the Love for the Sephora Play Box. Back to my glasses. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, wow. Does she sing? I wish I was musically gifted because I love music so much. Obviously, we've already had this conversation about the 800 people that I love. That's really cool. Hey Hunter, how are you? Thank you for joining. I'm doing well, thank you. We're doing some makeup unboxing, subscription service unboxings. I'll let her type up that and I'll tell you what this is. It says, feel the love this month. We're celebrating the beauty loves we just can't be without, like oh so flattering lipstick and skincare that dreams are made of. Nicole, you'll have to tell me if this is exactly what you have because I missed it. I missed the beginning of your live stream where I didn't see the things that you got. Yeah. There's always almost always something, like they're super smart or they're super musically talented. Like there's always something that's so extraordinary. Oh, wow. Aw, so she's a tiny little thing. Hey, Diego, how are you? Gotcha. Well, I'm glad that there's something that she is extremely gifted in, and I hope it's something that she loves. I hope she loves music. I'm sure she does. Thank you for being here, Anna. I appreciate it. All right. Here's the little bag. I said I'm not like gripey about stuff, but like I don't know why, but the little cartoony people that they put on these are so creepy looking to me. This one is actually the probably least creepy. It kind of looks like Betty Boop to me, but sometimes they're so creepy looking, the little people in the bags. No, you're not monopolizing it at all. I love to learn about it. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll encounter someone in my teaching career and it would be nice for me to already know something about it. And plus, that's your baby. So everybody loves to brag about their babies. What did I say? Betty Boop? Isn't it Betty Boop with a P? Anyway, she's laughing at me. I don't know why. Yeah. If I taught my kids anything in life, I would hope that it is that it will serve you well to be kind and respectful to other people. Anyways, okay, I'm going to move forward here. Eyes to the occasion. And guys, is it just me or are you tired of getting black eyeliners? Maybe, gotcha. Okay, so you're being clever and I'm obviously not clever because I didn't get it. I gotcha. I'm tired of black eyeliners, but I don't use black eyeliners. I don't tight line like most people do because it makes my eyes look smaller and because my eyes are watery and it pulls down here or in here, and so I really don't do that much. Oh, that makes my heart hurt. I don't understand how people could be unkind to someone because they have an issue that they have zero control over having. Like, how does that make you a candidate for cruelty? I'll never understand that. I was always the one, like almost every best friend that I've had in my life was the result of all these other people being cruel and unkind to somebody and my heart saying, you need to be friends with that person. And they ended up being the most incredible human being on the planet. But I like eyeliner. I just have so many black ones and I have given away hundreds probably. But this is Lancome. I'll swatch it. Let's see if there's something so magical about it that I'm going to eat my words. And it is called the Drama Liquid Pencil Extreme Longwear Eyeliner. Noir Intense is the color by Lancome. So let's see if it is like so creamy that it just glides. And it does. And it is really black. And if you like black pencil eyeliner, I love black liquid liner. But it stays where I put it. These don't ever stay where I put it. But maybe I should try these and not just assume that they're not going to work for me. Maybe I could find one that does work. And I'm sorry anybody's been cruel to you, Diego. You're such a sweet person. I don't know why they would. But you know what? Why is anybody ever cruel to anybody else? I don't use pencil liners much. I do like to use colored pencil liners on my lower lash line and then kind of blend it out with the shadow. But other than that, I don't really use them. So I don't complain whenever I get a nice color, a nice colored pencil eyeliner. The only eyeliner and pencil that I really use is like and I don't know if it's still there, but that light inner rim or lower rim, I use flesh colored liner there. Next is a very good idea. Sephora Collection Rouge Matte Lipstick in Rebel Chick. And that is this little tiny baby one. My hands shake too, but I put my elbow on my vanity and I kind of plant my finger right here whenever I'm doing it. I can't really show you, but I anchor with this finger. And that helps with the shakiness. Yeah. See, like I said, I always chose the unlikely people that had something unique about them. I was such an introvert. And apparently people tell me now that I came across as an extrovert, which is very funny because I was living inside my own head and I don't really know how I ever appeared to be confident or outgoing or any of the things that people, like I've met people or got reacquainted with people that knew me in high school, and I'm always curious. And I ask them, what was your impression of me? Whenever we were in high school, like describe to me how you thought I was. And they all said you were extremely funny, you were witty, you always had the funny thing to say that made everybody laugh, and you just looked like you were confident and you didn't care what anybody thought. You were just you, and it was a take it or leave it. And I just laughed because I'm like, that was the polar opposite of what I actually thought of myself. And yeah. Well, you know what, Diego, there's no time for subjecting yourself to unkind people whenever you have the opportunity to subject yourself to people who are going to be kind and loving to you. There's no reason to waste your energy or time on people who aren't going to be. And I found that out the hard way. And I think that placing boundaries around your heart in those situations is a really good thing to do. And sometimes it makes you feel not so good, but it's better than allowing yourself to be mistreated. Yeah, and I love that. I love that, Phoenix, because, yeah, you know, I'm always curious about people. I've always loved and been fascinated by other people's lives and what makes them tick. I was always a voracious biography reader because I was always really interested in people. And so I love to come and talk and learn about people's lives. And in a makeup video, maybe you learn that about somebody, or maybe you don't know them at all. You know, they share whatever they want to share. I'm reading, and I don't know if is that Shay or Cha, because I don't want to call you Cha. If it's like Charlene, like Cha, or if it's like Shay. Anyways, tell me what to call you. And here's the Sephora Rouge lipstick. Rebel Chick or Rebel Chic. And I'm not going to put it on because, and I don't know if it's supposed to be that shape, but it's smashed if it's not supposed to be that shape. To me, it looks kind of smashed. Charlene, is it Cha or Sha? Anyways, I'm going to call you Cha or Shay. I don't know. Tell me what to call you. Okay, I'm going to swatch this. Oops, I think the bullet is detached. Actually, this is a lot prettier than I thought. It looks super dark, like super vampy. But actually, I think it's kind of pretty. It is pretty. Cha? Okay, I'm going to call you Cha. Anyways, hi Cha, welcome to my live stream where it takes Sherri 18 years to figure out how to say your name. And I don't even know, I was like, how can I lose the box when I have not moved from this spot? Yeah, it's pretty. Super pretty. This one, you don't like the formula? Is it the same as the one that I have? Becky, I'm drinking cold bulletproof coffee. I'm about halfway down. And you know what's going to happen in the end. Yeah, let me see. It's a matte. Am I the only one? Like, I'm getting to the point that I am over mattes because my poor lips are so dry. I use lip mask twice a day. I put oils and everything else. Okay, good. Like I'm all about glossy right now. I really want to try those Buxom liquid lips that are glossy. Have any of you tried those? I missed something about gin. Oh, you're talking about me drinking gin in there. Actually, this is coffee and vanilla, coconut oil butter, grass-fed butter, a sweetener called erythritol, heavy cream, all blended together. And I'm drinking water with lemon juice and electrolytes. Because of my diet, I am lacking in electrolytes, potassium, sodium, magnesium, and if I don't supplement it, I get really bad cramps and spasms, and I'm already have the propensity to have those. So this is this kind of counteracts it. No, I got it. Every once in a while, my light bulb goes on. Every once in a while, it might be 30 minutes later, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does taste good, and it gives me the healthy fats that I need and the caffeine that I need, and it keeps me really full during my fasting. Why did you quit? Was it not a good place to work? I'm going to get this swatch off of my hand before I have a berry stain on my hand. Oh my gosh, March is 21 Days of Beauty. I can't resist 21 Days of Beauty, and I'm on a no buy. I've changed my no buy to a low buy because I know myself. Hey, Simply Life of Me, how are you? The fragrance is Flower Bomb. I don't know about you guys. I maybe need to try it again, but I just remember it being so strong. It was overwhelming to me where I kind of couldn't stand how strong it was. Maybe I need to try, I know, Becky, help me. I can't resist it. Okay, how about I set boundaries for myself? I know, right? I have credit on my Ulta card, but I need to not spend it. I'm trying to pay off all this stuff. I need to try this again. In fact, I don't have perfume on, so I'm going to put it on very sparingly and see how it, how it does. Sometimes things are real overwhelming at first, and then I want to say sheer out, but you know what I mean, calm down, and then they smell good. Maybe I need to set boundaries for myself. I can only buy things that I have wanted to try forever and I wouldn't pay the full price for them, or replacement or backups for things that I know I'm going to repurchase no matter what when I run out, and I might as well get them for half price. How about that? Does that sound like a reasonable rule on the 21 Days of Beauty when you're on a low buy? Please justify my addiction. I'm not saying the right word. Please help me make exceptions to my no buy. Vanilla-y. Gotcha. I'm going to put... Oh, I want to talk to you guys about Morphe Me. Do any of you in here get Morphe Me subscription? I'm going to put this on. Woo, see, it is so strong to me. I'm going to let it wear off a little. Oh, hey, Casey. I'm like, why is she saying Casey? Because Casey came in. How are you? No, you're fine. We've been chatting it up, and I didn't even know how much time had gone by. Denny. Yeah. What's what called? The perfume is called Flower Bomb. It's by Victor and Rolf. I got this whenever I first started getting Scentbird. Oh my gosh. Chai, you would think that they would maybe sanitize it and use it for a tester or something. That sounds like a really good plan. Casey, it's cold and freezing and raining and yucky here. But that's the reason why I didn't have to go to work today. So I'm not complaining at all. And you can try it, Becky. We'll see how it smells after it's been on for a little while. I want to, yeah, I don't like to know that they resell stuff, but I almost always buy from Ulta online. Almost always. Oh, hey, Nacy, how are you? I love when I see your name because my first love, when I was dating him, had this little niece named Shanice, and she went by Nacy, and so every time I see your name, I think of her. Welcome to my live stream, Nacy. Thank you. I just got through filming this today. I was doing a first impression swatches demo of the Anastasia Soft Glam palette, so that's what I have on my eyes. And I love it. Super pretty. It'll probably be next Saturday before I have that up. Welcome back, Diego. Oh, hi, Kay. It goes by too fast. I'm trying to look in the camera and look at that and I miss it. So I'm going to finish up. You're welcome. I appreciate you guys coming. I really do. Let me finish this Sephora play. I keep getting sidetracked. Next is the Sephora Rouge Cream Lip Stain. Okay, Diego. I never knew what kind of work you did. What is Paletrebis? Can't pronounce whatever that word is, Ellie. Paletrebis? What is that? Palette. Okay. I got you. You type or text just about as good as I do. Hi, Heidi. How are you? I'm excited that you're here. I watched so many of your videos yesterday. Thank you. I was just saying I filmed this look before I came on live, and it's the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I think I have my speakers on. I hope you guys aren't getting feedback. Let me turn this down all the way. What are you making, Maggie? Okay, Casey. I really enjoyed them too, Heidi. You guys make sure and hook up with Heidi and go check out her stuff because she's got really good video, really good content. Yeah, this Saturday I will be putting up a Get Ready With Me using the Aphrodite Hush palette. That's the dupe for the Huda Beauty Rose Gold. That's going to be Saturday this week. And then probably next Saturday will be this. Or, I don't know, Tuesday or Thursday. Whenever I get it edited is whenever it's going to go up. Oh, it sounds good. I kind of had lunch already, so I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. I may not eat dinner. I don't know. Okay, so let's check this out. This is Rouge Cream Lip Stain in the shade. And I don't know why I keep taking my glasses off. I do know because it puts a weird glare and it drives me insane. I am very I get sensory overload visually and auditorily. It's called Always Red. A silky lightweight lip formula in bright classic red that lasts from day to night. Let's see. I need to make that. Maybe I'll make that tonight, Becky. Becky and I don't really eat carbs or sugar, and so we primarily eat protein and vegetables. So we've come up with a lot of really good recipes. And the one that I made, broccoli and cauliflower, cream cheese, butter, sour cream. It's high fat and low carb. And some cheddar cheese, I think, mixed up in it. When I cook and I create things, I just wing it, and whatever sounds good, that's what I put in it, and it usually turns out good. Aw, so nice, Diego. This is a really pretty color. This would be perfect if you were going for that really nude, barely there eye with a big black eyeliner line and red lippies like, okay, Nisi, like Marilyn Monroe. Like when I see this, it makes me think Marilyn Monroe lippy. Me and red lipsticks are fine as long as they stay put. If they move and they feather, oh, I can't stand that. The only time I wear it, if it does that, is if I'm going to go somewhere like to church and I'm not going to be there very long, and it's not something that I have to, Hey Sarah, how are you? Good to see you. That I don't have to maintain it. It has to be no nonsense. If I'm going to wear it for long periods of time, I don't want to have to worry about it feathering. And you guys know I wear more lipstick on my teeth than I do on my lips the majority of the time. I'm glad you're here, Sarah. I put you on my list on my video. And like I said, guys, if I don't have you on my list on the video today, so that other people can check out your channels, send me a message on the heart-to-heart video and I'll add you. I just couldn't think of everybody when I was trying to make the list. The red lipstick, I don't know. I'm not putting it on my mouth because I don't want to jack up what I have going on here. And my lips are starting to feel really dry and cruddy right now, so that stay all day stuff is starting to dry up. Yeah, I have yours on the list already. And I'm talking about the list that has your channel and your link to get to your channel so that people that are watching my video can get to yours. And I know I had Sarah, and I know I had Sarah, and I don't remember who I put on there. I know I put Maggie because she put a message on there today. Anyways, just please leave me a comment on that video that you want me to add you to the list so that I won't forget, please. Because I really do want to include everyone. I just can't rely on my memory for it. Anyways, I want to smear this and see if it moves. Hey, 802 Vids. Welcome to my live stream. Yeah, it moves. It's not transfer proof, that's for sure. So if you plan on kissing anybody, they're going to be wearing red lipstick after you're done. If you plan on eating anything, it's going to have a red outline on it. So this is not going out to eat lipstick or making out with your husband lipstick. Right. Right. It's a beautiful color though. I agree, Kay. It's a beautiful color. Absolutely, Diego. I probably just need to write it down here, but please, guys, go to the heart-to-heart and just say, add me, Sherry, just so that I don't forget after we leave here. I know about myself. I know how I am. Welcome back, Casey. And I'm dropping stuff. Casey, I was talking about on my heart-to-heart video today, in my info box, I have a list of people who are working hard to grow their channels, and I was putting people on there that wanted to be added to it. And so I was asking people to please leave a message on or comment on that video to remind me, so that once I'm done here, I can go in there and add people's channels who want to be included on the list. I'm going to start promoting people on my Facebook group and on my videos somehow. In fact, Anna Banana and I were talking about it earlier today about shout out videos, and I also had the idea to do that, but I have to figure out a way to do it. I don't want anybody to ever feel left out. I don't want anybody to feel like I've neglected them in that way, and it's hard to do that without making somebody mad or forgetting somebody. And you guys know my heart. You know I would never do that on purpose. I'm trying to include everybody, but I need your reminders. Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's nothing, like collabs are a great way to get your name out there because somebody else's audience is going to see you and vice versa. I love that. So that's a really good way. But also, just shouting out people that you're enjoying watching. Is my mama here? I didn't see. It won't let me scroll up. Is my mama here? Hi, Glitz. How are you? Hi, Mom. Catherine Ward, that's my mom. Oh, there's one more thing. I'm about to close up shop here and I forgot something. That's my wonderful mama. All right, last thing is... Oh, I forgot two things. Good gravy, you guys. I don't know why I try to unbox. I can't do all these at one time. I'm not a good multitasker. You can meet all my wonderful friends, Mom. All right, this one is oh, hello. This one is Belief, or Belief, I guess. It says, see you later, Circles. Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. And it says a lightweight eye cream for a boost of moisture and refreshed looking eyes. I got that Pep Start, Clinique Pep Start in my last Sephora Play box bag. And I love that. It really helped with puffiness in the morning and dark circles. It really is good. And it's not really outrageously priced. That tiny little thing that they gave lasted me for 3 weeks. I wish it came like in a jar, Becky, where we could buy one and split it. But it's in a little tube. But anyways, it says, let me see what the texture of this is. It's like, I think it's $26.85 or something for the full-size tube of that at Sephora. So I don't think that's unreasonable because it's kind of like a gel. It smells kind of eucalyptus, like medicinal. What was I talking about? Oh, the Clinique. Like the Bye Bye Under Eye that I use almost, it's like $46. So 26 something doesn't sound so bad to me whenever the one that I like is $46 at Sephora. Man, I'm sorry. Sook Mike Hawk, is it that way for everybody? Is there a delay? I hate when that happens, but I don't know how to prevent it because my phone is empty. It's not full of stuff. I cleared it before I came on, and my router is right here, but it is kind of covered up with stuff. Maybe I should undo it. Maybe I should get stuff off of my router. But that's why I do it in this room, because my phone doesn't stay connected when I'm in my bedroom. Is it like that for everybody? Yes, next Monday. Oh, was he being mean and rude? I don't know how to give people wrenches. Tell me what to do. Do you want to be an admin for me, Maggie? Are you going to be here for a minute? I don't know how to give it to you. How do you do it? Oh, add moderator. Who wants to do it? Say aye. And how many do I need? I found out, I see where to do it now. I just need to know who wants to do it. Okay. Oh, booger. It keeps moving every time I click on the little dots. Okay, Amy. Gotcha. Gotcha, Nicole. And gotcha, let's see, Casey. And Cha. And Sarah. Oops. Will it only let you have a certain amount? Because it won't, now it's not saying it. I got Amy, Nicole, Casey, and Cha, and then when I went to do Sarah, it doesn't have the add moderate. Oh, that would be because I need to scroll. Just don't mind me. All right, 6 is enough, don't you think, guys? And I didn't even really see what the dude was saying. Was he being really rude? Was he being really rude? Just making ugly faces at me. Flipping me off. I've never had a troll. I've arrived. Oh, good gravy. Stop it. You know, get a life. Get a life. Those kind of situations, I'm just like, you know, if you don't have something better to do, I have a whole sink full of dishes that you can come do for me. If you got that much time on your hands, come mop my kitchen floor. I don't know, and I don't have time for it. I'm not gonna let it upset me. I just don't understand why people do it. And thank you very much. All right, so let me finish this so we can finish this. I've been doing this for an hour. The last one is First Aid Beauty Ginger and Turmeric Vitamin C Jelly Mask. A revitalizing jelly mask that's packed with ginger and turmeric to comfort and brighten stressed out skin. I have stressed out everything. He thinks I'm number one. That's it. You're number one. I have a funny story. When I was in Colorado, it was crazy because the really low income part of town, the ghetto part of town, was separated by a highway. So there was an affluent side on one side of the highway, and on the other side of the highway, they called the dog pound. And that's where my school was. And it was kind of a scary area, and you didn't really go there by yourself. And you didn't go there by yourself after dark for sure. Well, at the time I was dating this guy named Steve, and we liked to go play basketball together. And at the back of my school, there were 3 or 4 basketball courts. And anyways, we were there, and there was this tiny little boy, and he couldn't have been more than 2 or 3 years old. And I walked by him, and I said, "What's up, little man?" And he went like this. He went like that. He thought he was flipping me off. I could tell just by the look on his face. He thought he was flipping me off because he was like... And so from then on, Steve and I would do that to each other whenever someone would say something obnoxious. I would get BOXYCHARM for sure. That's the best one. But anyway, I'm kind of excited about this because I've never had a jelly mask. I don't know what that even means. Yeah, I have too. It doesn't affect me much. Hi, Theo. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Welcome back, Ramiro. It says, apply a thick layer to clean dry skin, leave for 10 minutes. And it doesn't say if you rinse or peel. So, yeah, I just don't even worry about the finger thing. And my husband does that. Like every time we're in the car and somebody cuts me off or something, he flips them off. And he can barely, he's very blind, like literally blind, legally blind. And I'm like, you're flipping off people that you can't even see. And it might be like Mr. wants to kick my backside or wants to shoot me, and you're flipping off everybody, and you can't even see who you're flipping off. It might be a 90-year-old grandma. It might be, 300-pound Rocco who wants to kill us because you flipped him off. So stop it. Stop it. Let's not invite trouble, please. Okay, look, I finished the Sephora play. Well, you know what, Casey, these days you can't trust that somebody's not going to go ballistic on you. So why would you invite that? Okay, Kay, thank you for sticking with us. You love the little bag? You can have it because I think that's a creepy looking little cartoon person. Betty Boo. Right, Sarah? Right, Amy? Not Sarah, Amy. Oh my gosh, see? Even more reason. Well, we have podunk hillbillies who have rifle racks on the back of their window. Right, Becky and Damaris? I don't know why. I'll explain this to you, Amy. Every year, I get 2 students' names cross-wired. every time, every year. And I will call them each other's names. They don't look the same. There is nothing about the other that resembles the other. And I get it crossed, and I call them the wrong name all year long. You and Sarah, I have that crosswire thing. So you know how many, I know one time I for sure put Sarah instead of Amy when I was commenting to you. And I'm like, I know you're Amy. Yes, they have rifle racks behind them and their pickups behind them. Yeah, it's not a good practice. I don't really know that I would flip anybody off anyway. If I'm being honest, I don't think I would flip anybody off anyway. But I'm sure not going to do it on the highway where someone can chase me down and try to do something to me. You've never noticed, Domri, start looking at old beat up pickup trucks. And I guarantee you that at least 5 out of 10 times there will be a rifle rack in their van. In their truck somewhere. Hey, more to come. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Oh, bye, Phoenix. Thank you so much for being here. I'm missing everything. I can't multitask for my life. Yeah, you'll have to say, yeah, I see the rifle racks now. Yeah, in Perkins, for sure you're going to see it. For sure. You're not intimidated, huh, Nicole? Yeah, and it was much different, you know, back then when we were growing up. My grandparents had rifle racks in their houses hanging on the wall. But they were hunters, you know? Good night, Phoenix. I don't even know where you're from. Must be England, Australia, somewhere over in those parts. Welcome back, Maggie. I'm getting ready to England. Cool. I want to go to London so bad. It's on my number 1 on my bucket list. Thank you, Oreo Kid. The best one, huh? I have arrived. Thank you so much for being here. You're welcome, Domreese. I have been wanting to do this forever, but I just have either been too sick, too hurting, or too tired. Thank you, Glitz. It is Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in Patina Glimmer. It came in the it was a mini set for Christmas. That's so nice, Oreo Kid. I appreciate that. Okay. All I have left is the Hush app haul. And I have some other stuff coming from them. And I thought I'll just wait and do it all together. But I'm not. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I got. I want to go so badly. I have always been obsessed with English everything. English music, British literature, which, you know, 90% of the people that were in British literature with me in college hated every second of it. And it gave me happy joys. I love Shakespeare. I love Jane Austen. I love, you know, most stuff that people dread having to do. I even like the Canterbury Tales. Like, I'm that much of a nerd, but I loved English literature. I love, especially poets. You get it, girl. I got the chat police now. Very cool. I appreciate it, Oreo Kid. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nice to see you too. Are you serious? I love Emily Bronte. It was bizarre, Amy. That's what I loved about it. Like, what kind of mind comes up with that? What kind of mind comes up with that? Yeah, me too. All right, I'm going to pull these things out. Just warning, if you use that Hush app, it's real easy to duplicate orders. You will think it didn't go through and it did. And so I got 2 of each of these things, and it's fine because I was ill prepared for the 500 subscriber giveaway. And so I decided to wait until 1,000 because then I could have a lot of really good stuff. And so I'm just going to put the second set of this into my giveaway. Heidi, they're basically moderators where if somebody comes in saying inappropriate things or being abusive, they can mute them, delete their comments, and block them from coming back. And they, you know, people have too much time in their hands. Just like I said earlier, I have a bunch of laundry, some dishes, all kinds of vacuuming. If they are that bored, come to my house. They can mop my kitchen floor. They can clean out my bathtub. Yeah, I got jobs for them. I got a troll to-do list. So I've never had anybody do that. And so I never assigned wrenches to anybody. Exactly. So this was a small order. I have another one coming. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I won't repeat it all, so you guys don't have to listen to it again. To make a long story short, I found out that they had dupes for palettes that I missed out on that were limited edition, and that's how I started, expecting that because it was so inexpensive it was going to be crap, and it wasn't. So the one that I had, the first one that I got is the Aphrodite, which is the dupe for the Huda Beauty Rose Gold, which I didn't get. And then the Mario palette is the other one that I ordered, which is called the Artistry palette, I think. I ordered that because I missed out on the Mario palette. Get it, girl. Hi, Giggles. And so, this one is an Emily Noel made me buy it. Because she did and I know she's going to do a thorough review of lots of these Bad Habit palettes, but she did a look with this, and this is supposed to be a dupe for one of the Huda Beauty Obsessions palette. Those little bitty square ones that they had at Christmas time, I didn't buy any of those. Maggie's leaving. Bye, Maggie. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it so much. And so I got, it's called After Hours, and there's one of these for all 4 of those Obsession palettes. They sell the 4 of them together for a discounted price, and they're almost always sold out. So if you see them available, I would grab them. Yeah, I think this is the one I was looking at last night, and I think this is the one I was looking at last night, and there wasn't any carmine on the ingredients list, at least. But she did a look with this, and it's my wheelhouse. Again, the berries, the mauves, the pinks, the shimmery pink stuff. Yeah. This one, I mean, 1 minute it said it was out of stock, and then I just happened to look again a few minutes later, and it was there. So I grabbed it, and that's probably why I ended up getting 2 of them. Yeah. I don't know, Kay. You know what? I think now ColourPop puts little inserts into their stuff, but when I bought all that stuff, they didn't even have ingredients listed on anything. I can't get this open. So I haven't tried any of the pressed shadows except for the one that Becky got me for Christmas. And you guys saw my video where the eyeshadow literally just fell right out of the pan. And those were all shimmery, so I haven't tried any of the others. And Amy said that she would let me have her buy the You Had Me at Hello, and I completely dropped the ball on it. So I feel guilty when people want to give me things. I should get over myself because I give people stuff every single day. I give away stuff. But I want to at least pay shipping or something. I don't know. I can't get this open. Okay, Sarah, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I enjoyed your hooded eye video a lot. Becky, you know I'm going to end up knocking off this shellac, and if that happens, I will be so mad. I have to find a different way of getting into this. Hey, Big Daddy Slash, how are you? And I will continue the haul once I get into this box. I really don't want to tear it because I'm giving this away, and I can't swatch it either for you guys, but I wanted to open it and show it to you. This is going to go in my giveaway. Okay, Amy, I think if you would allow me to pay for the shipping, I would accept it. Or at least buy it from you or something. I'm glad you're doing well. Okay, here's the palette, guys. Like I said, I'm giving it away, so I'm not going to swatch it. And I'm not even going to take the plastic screen away. But can you see? Look at this color right there. The reflection is probably seeing more of the reflection than you are of the shadows. But, does anybody have the Obsessions one? And if you do, is it similar? Absolutely. And I swatched it. I swatched the one that I'm keeping. And took pictures of it today because I'm going to do a video with it soon. Is it similar, Nicole? Okay, cool. So, somebody will win this. And whenever I get to 1,000 subscribers. This is really little. So, like, don't get excited about some big haul. Because I have, like, 3 products that are all duplicates. I have 2 of each one. That is the dupe. The only Huda, I always say it wrong the first time. The only Huda real one that I have is the Desert Dusk. Is it so beautiful? I wanted all 4 of them. You're all right. The other thing I got is, and these are like $2, but they're tiny. It's like 0.3 milliliters, 1.1 fluid ounce. It's called Clean Color Pro Sealer Makeup Setting Spray. It's a little baby. And again, I'm giving the second set of this away. I'm going to smell this. It doesn't smell strong or bad, so I think it's going to be fine. Gotcha. It's a bee-bye. I call babies bee-byes. Do not ask me why. But anyways, it's a bee-bye spray. It'd be nice if you traveled. I don't go anywhere. Unless one of you wants to pay for me a trip to go to London and you can go with me. Well, you know, some eyeshadows literally, they look very different in the pan. And as you start to blend things together, it just muddies up and it all blends into each other and you can't distinguish between the colors. I think that's what she means. Or maybe they're so similar in color that you can't tell the difference between them. How much what would cost? I'm just kidding. I can't even imagine how much a trip to London would cost. But I was talking about this before some of you got here, or I think I asked in one of my videos, or maybe I asked here. Please forgive me, I don't remember. But would you guys be interested in a video using all Hush products that are like $2 or less in majority, and then what I couldn't get for $2 or $1, like the cheapest one they have, like $3 or $4? Would you guys be interested in a haul like that? Like, I thought about doing a haul like that and then doing a whole full face of haul products, of Hush products, to see if, you know, which ones are worth it and which ones are not. I have a lot of things that I use that are inexpensive, and why would I pay a bunch for it whenever the one that's cheap works? Okay, well, you guys just gave me an excuse to spend more money, so thanks. Actually, I had planned on doing this. I just haven't had the time. So to go into the app and make sure I get everything. And occasionally, you know, there might be a few things I have to fill in with non-Hush products, but I'm going to do the best I can. The other thing that's coming with, the other thing I got with the artistry palette that's on the way are not, these are Cara lashes. There's two other kinds that are $2 a pair, and I'm a wispy, demi-wispy girl. That's my favorite. So what I'm wearing right now are the wispies, and they're these. The only thing that I noticed, are you talking, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right now. That's what I'm talking about now. The only thing that I've noticed about these, because there's 3 different ones, because I ordered 2 and then it got duplicated, is like, if you can see on this one, the end of it is kind of janky, and the 2 eyelashes don't really look exactly the same. But for me, once I trimmed them, they looked very uniform, and I don't think it would be anything that anyone noticed. Aw, hey Lola, I'm sorry. And you know what? I should have gone in the beauty group and said I was coming in here. I sent messages to some people. I put a post on Instagram. But anyway, you're here now. So yeah, that's what I have on. These are what I have on right now. And I don't know how much you can see them. I'm trying to turn my head so you can actually see them, but they're pretty. Really soft, really really flexible, almost caught myself in my computer picture bending my head in directions it doesn't go, trying to show you, and it just made me laugh. Anyways, they're human hair, but I ordered 2 other brands, not Cara. These are the Caras. Thank you, Casey. I appreciate you being here so much. Have a great evening. You guys, I'm so confused because I'm never home and able to do what I did today, so I feel like it's Saturday. And I'm 99% sure we're going to have school tomorrow, unless what's on the rosary freezes. I don't know, but I think we're probably going to have school tomorrow. And so I'm going to feel so strange being there till Wednesday, missing Thursday, and going back on Friday. So I feel like I'm ahead of myself, though, because I got a video filmed. And so I can film it, because I was thinking I can film another video because I want to use that after whatever it's called. After Hours palette, I want to do a video with that. And I'm like, I can do that while I'm getting ready for church tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's not Sunday. So maybe I'll do that on Saturday and film another one on Sunday and actually get ahead for a change. But anyways, whenever I get the other Hush box, I will do an unboxing, and I'll swatch that palette that's supposed to be like the Mario palette, and I will, if you guys are interested in the Huda Rose Gold one, I already have it, and I can swatch that one, like I could do that all together, and I'll show you the other lashes. That's all I've done. That's all I've gotten from them. But I've been filling my cart with all these $2 things. So I'm going to try to get together everything under $2 as far as I can make that happen. Yeah, where are you, Lola? I don't know that's it for my unboxing, guys. We've been doing more chatting than unboxing anyway, so. And I'm sure I've asked you this before, Lola. So I'm sorry. But, I don't know. Becky, do you think there's any chance we won't have school tomorrow? Do you think? I haven't been out there, but like the road is fully wet and there's puddles everywhere. And if it drops below freezing, the ground isn't warm. It's going to freeze. And if my understanding is that Cushing got it kind of worse than we did. Yeah, we are neighbors. Have you enjoyed your day off, Becky? I've been to Kansas so many times. I've been through Kansas so many times. When I lived in Colorado, obviously, my route home was through Kansas. So I went through Dodge City, Garden City is usually the way that I went. You don't think there's enough moisture on the road to refreeze? Can you imagine what kind of crazy my students are going to be tomorrow after a snow day and it's going to be Friday? Hey Gary, I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. Welcome to my live stream. So we're all kind of neighbors. And oh, by the way, and I think I said this to you before, Amy Lynn, you're in Blue Springs. That's where my friend Dawn Marie sits in here. That's where she moved from to come here. So you guys used to be for real neighbors, probably. Yeah, huh? So Gary's probably close to where you guys are. See? Well, you know what, Nicole? It was like that 3 days ago. It was 70 something. I think it got up to 80 recently. Aw, thank you, Ellie. I appreciate that so much. I'm going to have to go spend some time at your channel and watch some of your stuff. But I appreciate you being here. Give your sis a hug for me. It was really nice talking to you and getting to know you a little bit better. But I'm having a good time. Is there anybody who has come up, has bought something new recently that is so awesome that I need to know about it and I need to live vicariously through you? Is Cha still in here? Because she was talking about that 21 Days of Beauty. I'm wondering if the list for that has been leaked yet or released yet, because I would like to see what's going to be available and see what kind of money I need to be saving. Ronalyn, hi! How are you? It's great to see you. Well, that's really cool, Gary. My mom and dad both come from farming families. Okay, Becky. Thank you so much for being here. Leave me rolling if you can. I like to plan. I actually get, usually when the little booklet comes out, I go through and I write down what I'm going to buy and I circle it and make sure that I go, and I don't know about you guys, but my method is to I go there after midnight. I go there after midnight if I'm awake and go buy it before it even, before most people get up and try to do it the next morning. Oh my gosh. See, that scares me whenever things that are exclusive to certain things like Morphe or Ulta, those are the only two places that you can get them. And if you see them outside of there, you can bet that it is definitely counterfeit and it can be dangerous. Thank you, Ronalyn. Oh yeah, I never even asked. Guys, make sure, please, to thumbs this up if you haven't already. I would appreciate that. Very cool. And yes, Trend Mood would be the first one to know. But you know what? I rarely check her Instagram because she is a bad influence on me. And here, give me an opinion on this, guys. Do you think, like, the Anastasia palettes get leaked every time? Do you think that they get leaked on purpose to be surrounded with hype because, oh my gosh, it's been leaked? Or do you think that people really do that without their permission? And because if they do, then that's really not nice. You know, it's like if people are bullying, like, suspense for a product to come out and somebody leaks it. So you think they do it on purpose? I kind of thought everyone, the subculture, the Prism, and this one were leaked early. And so it just made me wonder. I just wonder if anybody ever gets, like, goes postal on Trend Mood because she posts something that is not supposed to be posted. Okay. I don't know. You know, and people can say that that was the case and it's still not the truth. I don't know. I'm always a skeptic. I'm sorry. I guess I'm just a skeptic by nature. I just, you know. Oh, the other thing, Lola, is my dad coached baseball at OSU for over 20 years. And we played Kansas and Kansas State every year. And so I was in Kansas for every year, at least twice, 4 times for weekends. And my brother coached at Kansas. I always can't remember. It's whatever is the Wildcats. Is that Kansas Wildcats? My brother coached their baseball there for 3 years, I think. So I have a lot of time spent in Kansas. KSU, that's the Wildcats. That's where my brother coached baseball for a while. He was an assistant coach. Yeah, I'm really becoming very selective with the palettes that I buy, because I had an epiphany moment. I was gonna put all my palettes on my bed to take a picture, and I have a California king size bed, and I ran out of room, and I was kind of ashamed of myself, and I have decluttered those big time and given a lot of them away. But, you know, get a grip, Sherri. You don't need any more. And so now that I'm doing all this stash shopping, the reason I'm doing this is because I am downsizing and I'm getting rid of things that I don't love, because a lot of those I hadn't touched forever. A lot of them weren't good quality in comparison to the ones that I have that I love to use now. Because you get to be a makeup snob. Eventually you know what's good and what's not. And things that you used to think were awesome aren't so awesome once you get something that really is awesome. And so, thank you so much, Jazz. I appreciate you being here. Oh, no. Broke your storage, huh? Yeah. And that's the thing. I felt ashamed of myself because I'm like, I'm not even using these. And so I want to give them to someone who will. You know what I mean? I want them to go to use. If they're just going to sit in a drawer until I finally throw them away, that makes no sense. And so I've been giving them away so much. But I'm also doing the stash shopping, and I'm making myself use ones that I'm not sure about, or if I can't remember if I like them or not, and so that I can make a decision whether to keep it or give it away. But now the point to me saying all that is that now I am really only buying things that are unique to my collection. I'm not buying another neutral palette that I have 15 of already that doesn't have anything in it that's unique that I don't already have. And so, yeah, I would love to do that. I tried to donate some stuff to a women's shelter, but they required for it to be new and unused. They wouldn't even take it if it had been sanitized. At least the shelter that's in our nearby town, the domestic violence center in my town. So if I have new products, definitely. Yeah, I heard that. And somebody suggested that I sell on Poshmark. I would really, honestly, I would rather just give them to somebody. I really would. I did eBay stuff and all that for so long. Like, I don't have time. I don't have time to go ship stuff. I don't have time for that stuff. I don't have time to answer questions from people who want to know. I just don't have time for stuff like that. So it would probably be a good idea to do it so I could have money to buy more. Let's be honest, that's what I would do with it. But yeah, so I don't buy things unless there's something unique in it, or it's a beautiful color scheme that I love altogether from a brand that I know that has quality products. So, you know, it has to be something unique. For instance, I used to be the biggest Too Faced fan, but it seems like everything they bring out now is either gimmicky, like this whole, I don't like any of that stuff that they just brought out. All that unicorn stuff, like a lot of people like that stuff, but that's just never been my thing. So that didn't impress me at all. And then I watched Emily Noel's review, and she's just like, this left little blue dots all over, the spray left little blue dots like nothing. She wasn't impressed with hardly any of it. And I fully trust what she says. But I'm not going to keep buying the same thing over and over again when I have things that I'm really happy with. Some people, that is such a good idea. Ronna Lynn, I would have never thought of that. That is such a good idea. If you're not going to keep it, send it to another creator who can use it and swatch it. And is that what you mean? Use it and swatch it and use it for videos and review it? But you guys, I almost slept on the Just Peachy Mattes palette because I was so mad after I got the Natural Love palette because it was not pigmented. It was hit and miss. There were more misses than hits. What was in the pan didn't translate on the eye, that color. And I have always loved Too Faced, but it was not a good palette. It was beautiful. The packaging was beautiful. All the colors looked like they would be beautiful, but they didn't look good on the eye. They didn't show the color that it actually was. It didn't have any pigment. The texture was terrible. And so I was so mad at them. I'm like, I'm not buying from them anymore. So whenever Just Peachy came out, I refused to buy it. I'm like, it's just going to be a bunch of crap again. So why should I waste my money on it? And thank goodness, because it's one of my top 5. I love that palette, but I would have never bought it. And the fact that I love that made me want the white peach. Well, thank goodness I didn't just automatically go buy it, because there's a lot of people who don't think that's very good, or there's not anything unique in it. That's a good idea. I like that. Maybe we need to have like a little network of people who kind of swap out with each other. That was a really good idea. I like that. Yeah, for sure. And that's how it is with all makeup. You know, it has everything to do with your skin tone, your hair color, your eye color, your skin type. All of it is so different. That would be a good collab. Do you mean like just like each person like choosing a couple palettes or choosing a few products to swap? Because if that's what you mean, Heidi, I would love to do that. Yeah, especially expensive foundation. Hey, 420 girl, how are you? Yeah, let's talk more about that. Let's talk more about that later. That would be fun. Especially, what do you think about like actually swapping out things that we didn't like and seeing how it was for the other person? I don't know. I don't want to send things to somebody that I hated, but maybe they would like it. I don't know. We'll have to think about some guidelines for something like that. I'm doing great. Thank you. Like I said, I'm having a snow day. It's the only one that we've had all year. And man, it's nice to not be at work and because I'm a teacher. It is so nice to not be at school on a Thursday and have all day to do what I want. That's why I'm glammed out sitting in my house. I'm not even going anywhere. I have all this on my face and I got to film and it was so nice. And Heidi, I have you on Instagram, right? I can't seem to remember who I have on Instagram. Do you want to do it too, Ronna Lynn? That would be fun. We could have a group one, whoever wanted to do it. But we need a place, yeah, we need a place to chat about it that's not during a live stream because I can't keep up. Okay, Ronalyn, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for all your kind comments and supporting my videos. You're so sweet, and I appreciate you so much. Okay, I will. You have a good evening. Very nice. I don't know. I usually look on my phone to see what the temperature is. The last time I looked, it was 31 and it was raining. It looks to me like it stopped, but I don't even know. I'm not even going to. It's like, I'm going to turn this around so you can see how yucky it is outside, but I'll knock myself out of here and screw it up or something. But anyway, Heidi, was it you that I talked to about the Morphe subscription? Was it you that we talked about it in the fraudulent stuff, fraudulent charges and stuff? I can't remember who I was talking to. I think it was you. I think I was talking to you about it. Because I need to really look into that, and I haven't had time to do that. So I need to do that soon. Is there anybody else who has a Morphe subscription who sometime after they had their subscription had fraudulent charges on their debit cards? Here's the thing. Okay. She left though, right? I know Sarah does, but she just started. I wouldn't even be concerned about it except for the fact that I've had fraud flags on my account 2 times in the last 6 months. And I ain't got time for that, you guys. I don't have time for that to have to go through, because I have everything on auto pay, to go through and change my card in every single thing. And I just don't have time for that. And if that's the reason, then I need to pay for it a different way. Hey, Cassie, how are you? We're talking about Morphe. Do you subscribe to Morphe, Cassie? Well, I hadn't even heard anything about that until Heidi said something to me. And so I was like, if that's the reason that's happening to me 2 times in 6 months. But here's the thing, guys. Well, maybe it just started happening recently. Here's what I want to know. I want to know if the fraudulent charges were just somebody else got your number and used it for whatever, because the last one, they went on an iTunes shopping spree. Or if it was, they just like double charged you or triple charged you on the subscription from Morphe. Like, I want to know, oh, really? There's a video? Okay, I'll go see if I can find a video on it, because if there's like a breach where information is out there and somebody can get it to use wherever they want to, imagine the kind of damage they can do. The problem is they choose the wrong one if they think they're going to spend a bunch of money. They chose the wrong one. School teacher, disabled husband, there is hardly ever any money in my account. Okay. And I'll do some research. Maybe since I'm having some extra time, maybe I can find time to do it tonight. It's gonna be a rude awakening in the morning because I really feel like it's Saturday. Okay. Because seriously, 2 times in 2 times in 6 months though, that's a lot for fraud things to happen on your account, especially a debit card in Oklahoma, a little bitty bank in Oklahoma, you know? Okay, let me write that down. Alexandria Ryan. I just, I have enough to take care of in my life. I don't need, added issues and problems that are time consuming, because it took me, I had to be on a hold on iTunes because my bank ordinarily just like reimburses me and just goes with it. This time I had to call iTunes and have them reverse the charges. I was on the I was on the phone on hold on iTunes for a total of about 3.5 hours because there were 2 charges and they reversed one of them, but they didn't reverse the other one. And so I had to call and stay on the phone for like an hour and a half the first time and like 2 hours the next time. And I don't have time to be doing that. I've never even heard of Alexandria Ryan, so maybe I'll find somebody new to watch. Cool. I'll check her out. I know that when all this stuff started with YouTube and the new thresholds and everything, a lot of people suggested that all the YouTubers unsubscribe from the bigger YouTubers and don't support them and all that. And, you know, there's only a few people that I follow. I follow Emily Noel. I still love Jaclyn Hill. I don't care if people hate her or think she's a flake or dishonest or whatever. That's not why I love her. I love her because she's incredible with makeup, and I love to watch her do makeup, and I love to learn from her. The other person I really like is Raw Beauty Christie, and at first I was really turned off by her because she uses a lot of language, and it just turned me off because it was so excessive. But all of a sudden I get it, and it's who she is, and it's funny. Now it's funny to me. Like, I guess I got desensitized to it, and it doesn't bother me like it used to. But she's awesome. I love her. She's hilarious. And now that I can see her heart, the other stuff doesn't bother me so much. But yeah, Jaclyn Hill, Raw Beauty Christie, Emily Noel. Those are the 3 that I will not miss their videos. And I don't care if they have 6 million subscribers. I'm not going to stop watching them. They're the reason those kind of people are the ones that made me want to start a channel. Those people. And I think I said Emily Noel. You guys probably get so sick of me talking about her because I talk about her in every one of my videos. But that's the reason I bought that palette today. The one that I was showing you from Hush. Oh, Cassie, I laughed out loud. Like, I lost breath. I had to catch my breath because I was laughing at her so hardcore. It was so funny because she's like, does Jaclyn have, you know, old drywall in her closet? She picked up that big bow from her clown closet. Like, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. She did such a good job. And she liked my comment. See, that's how fangirl I am of those 3 people. She liked my comment. So, and she's never liked one of my comments before. And so I was like, Raw Beauty Christie loves me. I'm kind of like with her, like she is with Jaclyn. And that was so sweet that Jaclyn tweeted her and commented on that video. I'm so happy that happened. Because her story about her calling her a bitch, I probably shouldn't say that, but she did. It's the only thing she's ever said to the person that's her makeup idol. So at least she, you know, got to hear the story behind it. She probably doesn't remember it, but I'm glad that Jaclyn acknowledged her because that was so funny. There were so many parts of that just, you know, that just made me bust out. And it takes a lot to make me laugh. It really does because, I mean, it takes a lot to make me laugh. I know. I was totally fangirling over the fact that she hearted my comment on her video. But all I was doing is telling her this is like one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. And it was. You know, I'm not a blow the smoke up somebody's whatever kind of person. If I don't mean it, I don't say it. So if I give you a compliment, I mean it. I don't say things just for the sake of pumping up people's egos. I say things that I really mean, or I don't say anything at all. Yeah. So, you know, she's really inspiring to me too because, you know, whenever the first couple times I saw her, she barely had any subscribers at all. In fact, as she got bigger and bigger, I was like, no, she's just not my cup of tea. And I can't remember what made me, I can remember what made me reconsider is when she was in the NYX Face Awards. And I saw, is it that White Witch or something? I saw the White Witch video. And the one where she's like all in the flowers, like the different interpretation video. I don't know if you watched her her Face Awards videos. But the one where her little niece has the flower, oh my gosh, it was so incredible. She's so talented. And it was, I mean, I was so impressed with her. And that's what made me give her another chance. I'm like, this chick is talented. And then when I started watching her about her cat and the way she saves animals and the way she feels about having children, and when she talks about her, she was on a live stream one night and she was talking about losing her mom. And I bawled with her for like an hour. I cried and cried because I almost lost my mom. And anytime I hear about somebody talking about losing their mom, it brings back all those memories for me, and I feel heartbroken all over again. And I feel so heartbroken for people who've lost their parents, especially their moms. If you're like you are with the way I am with my mom, which is best friends, and we talk every single day, and I don't ever want to think about life without her. When I think about somebody losing their mom, it breaks my heart. And so that really changed the way that I felt about her, because I saw her human side and I saw the non abrasive, and I know that that's not how she is. She just talks, she just talks that way, and it doesn't bother me at all anymore. I guess just because I learned about her heart a little bit, and I really liked that. I really liked that. You know what I wish on live streams? I wish that we had a list of who's in here. Because Gary was talking quite a bit, and then I got off on a makeup spiel about Raw Beauty Christy. and so he probably thought I was ignoring him completely, and I shouldn't do that. Oh my gosh, I will go back and watch that over and over, because the intro was so stinking funny. And even the stuff that she was saying while she was doing the makeup. Okay, Dawn Maurice. I wonder if, let me ask you this question, because I kind of thought about doing, following a tutorial. Can you stop it? Like, are there rules? If you're watching it, can you stop and do what they did? Because it seemed like she was trying to do it in real time. There's no way I could do it in real time. It takes me 16 hours to blend out everything. So I want to be, I'm hoping that like you could watch the video, stop it, do what you need to do, start it again. There's not rules about timing and stuff like that, is there? Or can you just do it however you want to? Okay. Because I don't usually see something trending and just jump on the bandwagon. Just jump on the bandwagon because I think it's going to get me views. I don't do it unless I think it's something that would be fun. I don't know how I couldn't, especially Jacqueline, because hers are really concise and she cuts out a lot of what she doesn't show. But I don't think I would do Jacqueline. I think I would probably do Christy or Emily probably. Because I don't think I would want to do one that is like Nikki Tutorials. She's another person that I like to watch. And I actually didn't, kind of started not liking her because it seemed like she was kind of getting kind of full of herself. But I don't know what happened, but I think she was humbled, and I think she's different now. And I think she's removed herself from the drama. But she's so talented and so good. Like, I don't even want to attempt to do what she does. Oh, cool. I'll be glad to watch your video. I haven't pursued it. Like, I figured if I was going to do it, I would choose one that I already had most of the things for. Like, I wouldn't choose Jacqueline either because I wouldn't have all those expensive things that she has. Like this Tatcha spray and all the, the Dior, whatever, Chanel powders and things that she has. I don't have that stuff. Yeah, that'll be fun. When are you going to do that, Heidi? That would be fun. I'll be glad to watch that because it's fun to watch big, YouTubers try to do, big YouTubers, that's fun to watch, but I would much rather watch a smaller YouTuber who's just getting started, or who, you know, doesn't have 3 million subscribers do. I would rather see a smaller YouTuber do a bigger YouTuber. I think that's way more challenging. Yeah. You know what? I don't have rules when it comes to drugstore or high-end. My channel is not big enough for anybody to start complaining about what I use. Nobody has ever said, well, you never use any drugstore, or you use too many high-end products. Because I do have some high-end products, but not crazy expensive. I have a bunch of, you know, I use e.l.f., I use Wet n Wild, I use Wet n Wild, but I also have some expensive palettes, you know what I mean? So it's different. I mean, I use what's good, and it's not, I don't care if it's a $3 highlighter. My favorite highlighter right now is that Something Petals by Wet n Wild. I have it on right now. Do you see how stinking pretty that is? It's subtle, but it's obviously there. It's so pretty. Precious Petals. It's so pretty. You can probably see it on my nose, most of all, my Rudolph nose. But yeah, definitely support each other, you guys. You guys both have really good channels. Precious Petals. It is super pretty. And it's new. And I used it in the video that'll be up on Saturday, but it's new. And the only reason I got it is because I needed to not pay shipping at Target. That's the only reason, right? I actually had been wanting it for a long time. But yeah, I can be a makeup snob. I'm a makeup snob whenever something is really expensive and it doesn't work. That's when I'm a snob. I'm not a drugstore snob. Like, I'm not like, oh, well, I'll only use high-end. I'm not like that at all. I'm going to use whatever works. But I do get snarkety whenever something is really expensive and it doesn't work better than a drugstore product and it's not worth the money. That's when I'm a makeup snob. And that's why I got mad at Too Faced. But then if I would have, that's what I love about YouTube and reviews. That's what I love about Emily, is that I can trust, and Christy too, I can trust that what they're saying is the truth. And like, I wouldn't have known about the Peach Perfect translucent, whatever, I don't know what it's called, setting powder, the Peach Perfect setting powder, which is so beautiful. So beautiful. And I would have never tried it if I hadn't heard her say how wonderful it was. All right, Dawn Maurice, have a great day. Thank you for stopping by for so long. I appreciate it. I'm probably not going to stay for a heck of a lot longer myself. I probably should do some more productive things like laundry, dishes, things that I don't feel like doing. Yay, I'm glad you guys are hooked up with each other. It is beautiful. It is such a nice powder. The funny part is, my daughter the other day, it tastes like peach. And if it gets up in the air, you can taste it and smell it. But my daughter the other day kissed me on the cheek, and a friend of mine kissed me on the cheek and did the same thing. He's like, you taste like peaches. And Cassie's like, you taste sweet. You taste like peaches. And you totally do. So, see, if you use it, you are peach flavored, and anybody that kisses you is going to get a nice treat. But yeah, it is so finely milled. It's a blurring powder. It makes things like this looks, I used it today. This looks nice and smooth. It's not. The powder makes it look that way. It's my under eye, I use Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, but from here down, where that looks all smooth, it's not. But it looks like it is. It's really good. That one is good. Obviously, Laura Mercier is good. Cover FX Perfect setting powder is good. And Too Faced Born This Way. It's Ethereal, I think is what it's called. I have 4 different ones. The Patrick Star from MAC, the Ethereal Born This Way by Too Faced, and the Peach Perfect one from Too Faced. And I'm trying to get through all of them. I shouldn't have opened them all at the same time, but I did. I got it at Sephora. It's Sephora exclusive. That whole line is Sephora exclusive, at least for now. I can't remember how much it costs. I want to say $24. Do you know, Heidi? I really love the Peach Perfect foundation too. It is really nice. It's called Comfort Matte. And so it's matte, so it's not luminous, but it doesn't look crusty or dry. It looks so pretty. I'm just too dark for the colors that I have. I mean, I'm too light for I'm too light for the colors that I have. I have a light beige, and there was one other, I can't remember the shades, but they're both too dark. And when I start getting a little bit more sun on my face, it'll work. $32? Did I really pay $32? I don't even remember. Yeah, that's a lot. Every time I think of that, that's expensive, I think of Kathleen Lights, where she's like, that's expensive. That is expensive, but I have had it for a good 6 months, and I use it probably 2 to 3 times a week, and I'm not even halfway through it. Yeah, it's really good. I love it. I am so glad I have it. And like I said, if I had gone by what I knew about Too Faced or my little rift with them, I would have never tried any of that. And see, my attitude about it too was, I was like, done with peaches, like enough already. You know, after that whole thing with the Sweet Peach palette and that hype and all that stuff that you heard about it forever, and it was too much, and I got tired of hearing about it. I'm like, and I got tired of peach stuff. I'm like, enough already. And so I wasn't even interested in that peaches and cream. I was like, oh, whatever. But I'm glad for Emily, because she did a whole video on all that stuff, and she said, you know, you can skip this and this, but make sure you get this and this. And everything that I got, I loved. And I love that Just Peachy Matte's palette. It is so pretty. In fact, on Friday, I literally used 2 shades. I just put on the cream color and then put that peachy, one of the kind of pinkiest, like it's almost neon looking peach. It looks so beautiful. Hey Sharon, how are you? Thank you. I appreciate that. I have already done all my unboxing, and I'm just hanging out talking with Heidi and Cassie and Lola. We're the diehards who are still here. I'm guessing everybody will be needing to go soon. But since I'm here and I have makeup on my face and I actually had a snow day, I figured I might as well get as much watch time in as I can, because I don't often have time for live streams, and when I do, they have to be very short. She is beautiful, isn't she? Hey, Amy. It's okay. I wasn't implying that people weren't paying attention. I do this a lot on people's live streams. I have to not have the sound up, or I'm doing other things and listening but not typing. So you do whatever you need to do. I just appreciate you being here. You should. You have such a sweet personality, and you have a really nice presence in your videos. I think both of you would do great on a live stream. Absolutely. Thank you. I am pink and purple. I'm a pink girl. Like anything pink, I'm all about it. You are so sweet, Oreo Kid. I appreciate that so much. People have been saying things to me lately, you guys, and I'm not the kind of person who feels like what I do isn't worthwhile unless somebody is giving me a ton of compliments. I'm really not that kind of person. But and Lola's one of them. She said, you know, I love your videos. I love your channel. You're my favorite. Like someone tells me that I'm their favorite. That makes me feel so good. Or if they say, you know, I appreciate the way you do this, that makes me feel so good, because really the basis of my videos are really educational. So I'm a teacher. I can't help it. I can't help myself. That's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to try to teach you how to do it or tell you how. And I think sometimes, gosh, this has got to be boring for, you know, for people to hear me explain all these things in depth. And then Lola comes along and says, I love the way you explain everything in depth. You know what I mean? And so those kind of things make me feel so good. And this one girl named Effa, she's a beautiful girl. She's from Ireland, I believe. And she said, she's like, I'm your #1 fan. You're my favorite channel. And it's like, God, that is so sweet that people say that. Those things make me feel so good. And just those little feedback things that people give you, that especially if you're feeling discouraged, because all this number stuff can make you feel discouraged. But it makes you feel so good when people say stuff like that. Because you put so much time and energy and heart into it, you know? Oh, cool, Oreo Kid. What do you teach? What grade level do you teach? And what do you teach? I teach 2nd grade, and people always say, what subject? I teach all subjects. Hey, Nestor Bug, how are you? Well, good for you. Being happy is important. Yeah, when people say stuff like that, it's like, I think because I have had my favorites, and those people are my favorites, and I get jazzed when I see their alert or their notification come. Like if Emily doesn't do a video on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays, I feel sad. Like I am disappointed that there's no video. And yeah, I understand people have lives and occasionally they're not going to upload whenever they ordinarily do. But I have uploaded every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday since I started my channel, except for Thanksgiving. Because it's important to me to be consistent, and because I know how disappointed I am whenever the people that I watch regularly don't upload. I don't want to disappoint anybody, but then on the other side of that, I can't imagine anybody being disappointed that my video wasn't uploaded. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I don't think I have good content. I'm just saying I can't imagine somebody being disappointed. But like when someone says, I get so excited when I see your notification, I'm like, you're excited to see my notification? It's just surreal. Yeah, she has a great channel. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Oreo Kid. Well, you're just talking about moms and me feeling so sad for people who lose their moms. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. I wish that I could do a giveaway every day, because I appreciate people so much. In fact, that's one thing that I kind of have been thinking about, is just doing random pop-up giveaways that nobody knows about. And then if they watch to the end of my video, they find out that since they watched to the end, just because they watched it all, hey, guess what? I'm going to do a video and put a heart in the comment section and you'll be entered. Because then it's not going to be people who come to your channel just to try to win something. It's because they because they like you and they're supporting you. You do know how we are. My friend Matthew and I were talking the other day, and I was like, I over-explain everything. And I said to him, I'm over-explaining to you right now about how I over-explain. And so that's the reason why I wonder if I go too far in my videos when I'm teaching somebody how to do something. Oh, it's so much fun. I love doing giveaways. It made me so happy just to send somebody. One of them was my friend Matthew, whose daughter was about to have a big time birthday, and he won, and I was so thrilled because he was giving her the gift. And one person hardly had a collection at all, and then the other one was my friend Sabrina, and it's like, I swear it was the random drawer picked you guys. I didn't handpick you guys, but I was so happy that it was a new subscriber, one of my longtime friends, and one of my very good YouTube friends. I was so happy that they got them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we work a lot. Which part is my dad and me? The over-explaining? Why am I even asking this question? I love my dad dearly, you guys, but I give my dad time limits on answers. Like, Dad, I love you so much, but can you answer in 15 minutes or less this question? Or can you answer in 5 minutes or less this question? It is. I am so like him. Sounds good, Lola. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Love and hugs to you. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed chatting with you. Aw. Yeah, and I felt really bad because I didn't do it internationally, but we have all these rules about sending liquids, and especially flammable liquids, which if you know, a lot of makeup has flammable liquids. Like perfumes, and there's a lot of things that they would consider liquid that you can't send anymore. And I didn't know the rules, and I went and looked up the rules, and there are so many things that you can't send internationally unless you just lie about what's in there, and I don't want to lie about what's in there. Bye, Heidi. Thank you so much. I'll get with you on Instagram about the collab thing. That was a really good idea. Yeah, he was. So I come by it naturally, huh? Oh, that's really awesome, Oreo Kid. I'm glad you do that. I support a lot of things with breast cancer research because my mom had breast cancer. But she survived it, and so did my aunt. And so I try to do a lot in regard to donating to those causes for sure. How many subs do I need? I don't even know how many I have. Let me check real quick. Last I checked, it was like 650 or something. So I'm still I'm a lot shy. But, let's see. I might have gotten some while we were sitting here chatting. I need 337 to get to 1,000. So that's where I am, but that's a lot more than I thought I would have by now. Thank you. I would appreciate that very much. I was going to do a 500K or 500 subscriber giveaway, and it happened so fast that I didn't have anything gathered or bought, and I've been on a no-buy, so I haven't bought anything. Wow, that would be awesome. Thank you. I would appreciate that very much. That would be awesome. Well, guys, I actually think that I'm getting ready to wrap things up because I probably need to go have some dinner before it gets too late. I really do need to make sure I have some laundry done so that I can have clothes ready for tomorrow because I'm, like I said, 99% sure we're going to be having school tomorrow. So I have to get to everything that I do when I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning, which it was so nice to sleep until 9 today. I didn't even know how to act. And that's probably why I'm in such a good mood and have so much energy to do all the stuff that I did today. But yeah, and I just keep disregarding the fact that I have a video for Saturday that I have to edit too. It's actually edited. I just need to add music, add my intro stuff and all that. Well, yeah, he cooked me dinner last night and he hardly ever cooks anything ever. But he did cook me dinner last night, so I probably am not going to ask him to do that same thing. I actually have stuff cooked. I'm just going to heat something up. But I just need to probably... Oh, hey Ratika, how are you? I appreciate you coming in. We're kind of wrapping things up here, though. How was your day? Or how is your day? Sometimes I'm sure you guys are... It is about 20 minutes after 6 p.m. It was really nice talking to you too, Cassie. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. I don't want to leave right as people are getting here. But yeah, I could probably sit here for a really, really long time and keep talking. But I probably need to go get some business taken care of. Thank you so much, Oreo. It was really good to see you, and I appreciate all the kind words that you said. That really makes me happy, and I appreciate you so much for supporting me and for all the nice things that you said. In fact, I appreciate all of you for being here and for all the nice things that you said, and thank you for supporting my channel. Please continue to do that. I really want to just, you know, keep on going, keep on growing, and you guys are all a part of that, so I appreciate it. Mom, are you still there? I'm getting ready to leave, but I love you very much, Mom. I live in Oklahoma in the United States. Right on. All right, royalty of YouTube. I will let you use your influence to support my channel. If you're still listening, Amy, bye. And anybody else who's still here, thank you so much. And I'm going to sign off for now, but I will be doing this again soon. So be looking for that notification. All right. I'll be seeing you on your videos very soon. Love and hugs to you and yours. Bye, guys. God bless you.